Good evening, good afternoon, lads, ladies, peaceful pirates, players, and prayers going all the way to all those that be worthy. Real people behind the profile stats, those that be worthy and more. Let today be the day. What day is today? Today's Tuesday. The first. It's not April, it's March, alright? I got a phone call earlier. I thought someone was messing about at me. I thought to myself, what day is today? Have you called me 1 month early? Yeah, I thought it was April 1st. The way the person was talking to me, but I realised I woke up, tasted coffee. I smelled the coffee and woke up to a nightmare. Yeah, get back to the game. That's the one. Retreat. Yeah, it's not about retreating, it's about going full camels ahead. And that's what it's all about. It's all about, oh, Victory 102. Oh, where did that come from? All right. Yeah, so basically, there's always events going on in the world. But the gameplay, we've got an event coming up tomorrow. That's the one. We've got a looting event coming up. Looting, tooting, booting for recruiting. I hope between the events everyone had the philosophy of a real true rebel or a pirate. I hope everyone had it in their hearts to lower the wings of mercy towards newer players, struggling players that are trying to crawl up to guilds. That's what's going on. That's what's trying to cause that effect. There's players out there that are trying to increase their average. There's players out there that are trying to manage and come up. They're trying to join guilds, and they're probably finding it very difficult to join guilds because some guilds have really high PR to join, like 999, like they're gonna try to call the ambulance or something. Anyway, oh my word, how many Lindsay Midoki duplicate outfits are there? Yeah, that's another struggle in gameplay. Yes, basically, there's a lot going on in real life too for a lot of people out there. I'm not saying anything except that it's sad to see, but ultimately these are just pure words. The world needs more than words. Before the continuations, bonjour, comment ça va, is so good. Before we continue science, it's important that we understand and realize and remember and respect the fact that people are out there. There are real people out there, real people behind the profile stats. They're having a tough time with the events that are going on in real life. There's gameplay events and there's real life events. We need to know and understand the difference. There's a way to manage everything. It all starts from the spirituality of the visuality of not just gameplay but real life. It's really important to understand whether it's countries like Russia, Ukraine, whether it's countries like Saudi Arabia, Yemen, whether it's countries like China, Taiwan, whether it's like whatever countries they may be, whether it's Israel, Palestine, whether it be whatever, wherever, however, whatever you like to call it. Yeah, there's people that have been going through their own situations. To me, whether it's Pakistan, India, Kashmir, whatever it be, wherever it be, to me, all these countries that are going through issues, to me, are like another Ukraine. To me, the way I'm going to look at it, yeah, because I am one of those people, real people behind the profile stat that like to look at the world. Don't look at it as if it's individual situations. Everyone's got the right to live. Yeah, you want to go there, let's go there. Everyone has, every life is blessed, should be honored. Everyone should be looked at in a most importantly, an equal manner. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And that's what we need to make it and create it to be all about the one that's be worthy and more. Yeah, no child should have to sleep hungry. No one should have to go through tough times like that. That's the positivity vibe. The positivity vibe that we're trying to create. And that's what it's all about for me in gameplay. But most importantly, I've been always saying from the beginnest, that we all need to work towards a real life, and that's what I was working towards, and you should have seen it coming, gadabadoofed. Yeah, anyways, the gameplay will always be going on, the events of gameplay will always be continuations, but it's very, very important that we realize that every life has the right to exist, whether it be animals, creatures, whether it be human beings. It's so good. We all need to understand and realize that the progress of positivity has started. Yeah, there's countries out there, they don't want just words, they want action. But it's all about the lesser wrong or the greater good. Now I'll leave you with that to think about. We're fighting. What's the name again? The Lanterns. We're fine, the land. We're fine. Good pass. How's that happen possible? How's it possible? We're fine, the land test. The land test. We're fighting We're fighting chips and fish. Fish and chips. Yeah, it's so good. We continue the good work. I'm showing you how it's done. The easy peasy lemons are hard. That's the one. Got that badoof. That's what we're doing over here on this side of town. Yeah, it's so good. I love all the flags of the planet Earth. Yeah, it's so good. But there's only one flag for humanity. Remember that. That's the one. Yeah, there's only one flag for humanity comes first. And that's the flag that we should be flying. Whether it be Ukraine, Russia's, whether it be anybody from anywhere, whether it be Israel, Palestine, whether it be Kashmir, India, Pakistan, whether it be China, Taiwan, whether it be the left flip-flop or the right, to me, ultimately, yeah, I'm making it happen. I'm sending out the positivity vibe with using my icon effect of my own personal abilities, Gadabadoofed. I'm telling you, you don't want to feel the real Gadabadoofed, you know. Yeah, anyways, that's what it's all about. Yeah, there's a lot going on this side of town, I'm telling you. A lot of deep thinking going down. Yeah, basically what happened was I was travelling between rocky outcrops. When I say rocky outcrops, what I'm trying to say is, alright, maybe you ain't been here from the beginning of the channel, but as you were travelling along with me, some of the loyal players, real people behind the proper stats would know, rocky outcrops means between events, I would travel between guilds. So I'd be travelling between countries. I'd be travelling between flags. I'd be travelling between languages. And I came across some players, real people behind proper stats, and they says to me, the Unique Rebel, you should start doing a YouTube. You should start YouTubing and making videos. And it says to me that you're a deep thinker. Someone says to me, not deep thinker, they says to me, you're a thinker. I wish I could just, dedicate this video to that player, that person, and say, look, this is the person that kind of encouraged me, motivated me, kind of directed me, gave me a sense of direction. At the time, I was like thinking, what the monkeys are you up to, sunshine? Like, have you been having grogs a bit earlier or something? What's going on with you? That's how I was thinking. But then I was like, it stuck to me, you know what I mean? Like Marmite does to your tongue and it. Oh my, don't try Marmite, please don't. Yeah, so basically, cheese curd? What the monkey you doing here, cheese curd? I don't even know you. What are you getting my videos for? It's okay, I don't know. Cheese curd? I don't want to try no cheese curd. I might not like it. It's like Mini Baby Bell. I don't talk too much about Mini Baby Bell. Anyway, this video is not about Mini Baby Bell. This video is about... What's it about? Yeah. So as this is the one. 215415. You see that on the right hand side? Yeah, pass the dutch chip on the left. What the monkey is that? A level 1 cannon. When was the last time I saw a level 1 cannon? Look how cute it look. Oh, that might have smashed my whole army. Yeah, so basically what we need to do is we need to realize that we all have our own specialities, we all have our own abilities, we all have our own families. And that's where's that level 1 cannon gone? It's gone Badoofed already. Yeah, so as I was saying, we all need to use our visualizations. As soon as we start getting our intentions in the right places and stop the reliance on science, then you're going to realize that Unique Rebel was saying something, he was onto something, and then you look back and you're going to think, where is he? But I'll be gone, gonna do. Anyways, what we need to do is we need to recognize and realize a few things. We need to allow people to be able to live on with their blessed lives. We need to try to help to extend the honor of the reality of the life that is within people. We need to honor and understand that there's a lot of things going on. I'll give you an example, yeah. It was such an honor and blessing that we had a president that was, we didn't look at him as if like it was, anything of a racial thing at all. It was a good thing having a President Obama. There's another level 1 cannon right there, what you're doing. But when I see him say things in front of a big audience of billionaires, saying about like Tupac, who killed Tupac? Imagine like rap stars talking about who killed JFK. That would look so out of place. But for presidents to talk in front of a live audience and to say to other people that who killed these rappers and make fun out of it, that sounded so sinister. Anyways, we as a people need to honor real life. We need to stop playing games, messing around. Instead of promising that we're going to keep countries secure, and then when the country starts getting hit, you're just going to put sanctions. But all that time you've been dealing with them. All that time you've been buying gas off of them. All of that time you've been giving them stuff. For 10, 20, 50, 100,000 years, you've been dealing with them for import-export. And then as soon as they start to do something to a people that you don't agree them doing that to, and then you start putting sanctions on them. But all the time, you're the ones that put the money in their pockets in the first place. So that's what I'm saying, like, with these sanctions and just saying, like, you're going to do this, that. They're being played. There's two ways of keeping issues in a certain area of the world. As I said, whether it's Yemen, Saudi Arabia, whether it's India, Pakistan, Kashmir, whether it's Ukraine, Crimea, whether it's Russia, whether it's China and it's Taiwan, whether it's Palestine, Israel, the way that you keep a heavy hand, the way that you keep a heavy hand on a certain people of a certain area, there's two ways. There's a direct way and there's an indirect way. And they're both very similar because the indirect way is when you just draw a quick scribble, say, look, this part of the world is yours, this part of the country is yours. Leave a big gap in the middle and let China, India, Pakistan, anyone fight over the Kashmir, you understand? That's like a more of an indirect way. You just left them to fight each other because they can't big brain their ways out of it, you see. And the direct way is what's going on right now. This is more of a direct way of causing an issue. Where you said you're going to protect the people and then you don't. Anyway, this is about real life that I'm talking. But back to the gameplay. We need to be understanding towards one another's until we don't realize that the newer players that are coming into the game are the ones that are going to drive the future of the game. Look, as long as I see people like 100, who is part of the Lanterns, who we're fighting right now, and as long as I see people like Jackie, that's the account Fizzy Poppy's at right now, as long as I see them playing, I'll always continue playing. That's how it goes, that's how it's going to be, that's how we're going to keep it. We're going to keep going until we complete the game. I can't, you know what it is, I understand that everyone wants new updates and whatever, but you know what it is right now?
What?
All the newer players have the opportunity to catch up. But the only ones that will have the upper hand are the ones that I'm trying to like get you to understand and think my way a little bit. I'm trying to help you to understand that you need to take on the understanding that the outfits will be the end game. And that's what it's all about. That's what it was always about. I was trying to give you the understanding that the outfits are the only ones that can give you the more fuller potential of gaining percentages that will help assist with the complete picture of what Midoki has been trying to paint. All these years they've been trying to paint this picture of this game in its more purest forms. No player has completed this game yet. I don't care what your name is, whether it's got glass in it, whether it's got roast in it, whether it's got Lee in it, whether it's got whatever it's got in it. To me, I'm telling you right now, no player has fully completed this game yet. Whether you got trousers the size of Hulk, pants, whether you got socks the size of whatever, whether your name is Groot, it don't matter. I'm telling you that no player has yet fully completed this game. This game has so much potential. This game has so much life still in it. This game has the ability to take people through tough times and allow them to make an easy path to the betterment of whatever futures that they like to get through into. Whether it's difficult times, this game has helped me through thick and thin, and this is what I present to you, the best game in the world. And don't allow the stresses and this gameplay of real life get to you too much. Keep yourself focused on your family and those that you care for the most, whether they be neighbors, whether it be elderly, whether it even be animals, creatures. You know, I was thinking one more thing, last thing. Basically, about the creatures. You know, there's countries that they slaughter animals and stuff. But they do it at a point where when someone is ready to eat, and then they share amongst themselves. And then we look at them and we say like animal rights. We say, oh, look how they're slaughtering an animal. But don't realize that the countries that we live in, we have fast food takeaways and we destroy and kill so many animals in advance. We don't allow them to live a day, 2 days, 5 days more. We stock up we just stock them up in warehouses, and then when it's time for us to eat them, we just defrost them. All that time they could have been walking around and living freely, but we just want to put them in packets and send them to distribution centers, and then we think we're doing the betterment because we've got our shoelaces the wrong way around and stuff. We think like we're the ones that are doing things the correct way, and that's what it is. It's time to make a change within yourselves. It's time to adjust your pants and your shorts and your trousers. It's time to send them to the tailors or use some sort of elastic so that you can keep your minds and especially your hearts in check. It's important that you use your natural abilities. Stop relying on science and these tablets. The reasons why our bodies are breaking into pieces and our backbones going mushrooms is because our bodies are made and built and designed and created for this planet. We don't get enough sunshine, basically. And there's a few countries where you go and it's so hot, but you need AC, DC, mushroom, whatever, DC. You need to get AC, all this air conditioned because your body can't handle it. But really, that's what you really need. You need sunshine in your body. You need to have some sort of oils that you rub onto yourself. You need to treat yourself better. And that's what it is. Your bodies have rights over you. And anyway, that's why I say, please lower your PR to join. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for at least the people that you care for the most in your guilds. Lower your PR to join for the newer players to come on. If they don't participate through your communication, it's not just a failure upon yourself, it's a failure for that person that had the opportunity to be with a great guild. You yourself can become the architect of this gameplay. And then when Midoki see that you're making these small differences and changes, then Midoki themselves will have no choice but to give us what we want. Yeah, on the Discord, it's all happening. Anyways, I'm wishing you all well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising for the gameplay enjoyments, but most importantly, for the struggles and your dreams and your hardships and whatever you wish and plan for in the real life. Ta-da! Gadabadoo, that's the one. Patash, patish, patoosh. Yeah, we can make it happen. Better than take baby steps. And sometimes it's going to take big steps. It's down to the players. The ball has been in the court of Midoki for long enough. And Midoki have made it obvious and clear to the understanding pirates that they will not be doing any further updates, major updates, in the near future with this game. So what the players can do is we can create our own betterment by encouraging it and allowing newer players into the game. So in time, Midoki will have no choice but to see the numbers and realize, you know what, we have to give more time to this game. I reckon the truth being behind it is that I reckon there's a few people at the Midoki that do believe that this game has more potential still and enjoyment. And you can see who that person is, or who those people are on the Discords. And they're the ones that are trying. So don't take their silence as a negative thing. Because believe me, I reckon they do want a lot of goodness for the players, real people behind the profile stats, but their hands are tied, you see. And sometimes it's very difficult to understand what the reasons are behind why their hands are tied, but we just need to be a little bit understanding and give them a little bit more time. But I feel as if there is a lot of goodness in this game and we can work towards it. But it's so difficult to get everyone to think with synchronized with myself. It's so difficult to get everyone on the same page. But in time, if we do achieve this, we can give it a go. I really believe that we should give it a go. We should all try to allow new players to join the guilds. And you'll see, we just try it for 1 month. Just try it for 1 week. Just try it for a little bit of time. Just drop the PR to join and see if new players will join. Start teaching them. If you all can do this at the same time, I reckon we can bring out something good for the future of this game. Anyways, get up a doofed.